All right, welcome back, guys. Good morning to everybody, or whatever time of day it is while you're watching this. Maybe it's afternoon, so good afternoon. But it's morning here. We're just getting started. So I'm gonna be unhooking the mowing machine from the International. We're not gonna be using this for a few days. It's gonna be raining for the next 4 or 5 days. Also, excuse the way I look, because I just finished milking and I haven't changed yet. By the way, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Taylor, and I work on a dairy farm in central Maine, and I make videos all about farm life. But yeah, it's supposed to rain the next 4 or 5 days, but we have hay down. You saw that we cut second crop in the last video. It's actually been 2 days since then. It wasn't supposed to rain until today, but it actually rained yesterday morning. It downpoured for like 5 minutes. So the hay did get rained on. We gave it all day yesterday to dry out. We had a few more random showers, but nothing to speak of. And it's supposed to rain tonight at 8 o'clock. So we've got to get both the tractors, both the rakes out there, get it all cleaned up, baled and wrapped. So it's a race against the rain, but I feel like it's always that way lately. I know a lot of you guys don't have any rain at all, so there doesn't seem to be a happy medium. Set this up so you guys can actually watch. Most of the time this pin does not like to come out. Let it down a little bit, see if that helps. I'm gonna do it the easier way today. I'm not gonna walk all the way to get a hammer. There, work smarter, not harder. They're all unhooked. She's all fueled up. All we gotta do is hook her onto the rake and get out there. Rakes have the worst pitches ever. By the way, if you are new here, that's Frank, that's my boss. up in the cemetery. Why this hay looks so crappy. Usually our hay looks much better than this, but the mowing machine broke down halfway through this field, so we had to do it again like 6 days later and finish the thing. We got it finished, and then the unexpected rain came, and it was a beautiful stretch of weather, of course, when the mowing machine was down, but then the second we got it fixed, the rain started coming, and it wasn't actually supposed to be coming until a few days down the road, but we got to put this into gear. So how you do that is you just pull out these things here, turn them, pop them back in. That'll make these drive gears go. So there's one on each tire. And then we've also got to lower it 11 cranks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that should be good. What? Yep.
You have to push that a little on it after you turn.
Okay.
How many cranks do you do?
11.
Yeah. I guess. You get both things locked in?
Yes.
Quarter of a turn?
Yes. Doesn't trust me. Gee. What?
You gotta go around in circles because it might make the roads. Yeah, let your route go around in circles.
Okay. So just do what I normally do. Okay, so we're gonna go all the way around the field. We were gonna cut it in half so that we could have straight lines. Raking is confusing to me, but we're gonna try it in first. The TA ahead. was way too slow. I'm in second with the TA ahead, which seems like it should be really fast, but it's actually a really good speed to rake in. And what I do with, well, most tractors is instead of like revving it up and then just going at a certain speed, I rev it up a little and then just use the foot throttle to control how you go up hills or whatever. I guess if you had perfectly flat land, it would be fine to just rev it up to a certain speed. It doesn't have to be much when you're raking with these because they're ground driven, obviously, but I would just use the foot throttle if you had hilly ground. Like all of New England is basically just hills, so. I think it's so strange that they're just like, well, let's put a cemetery right here. But that's actually stones in there that are like Civil War era. I feel like you could break your neck on those steps. There was one other thing I wanted to show you guys. We stopped at the dealership, it must have been a couple months ago now, to pick up something. I can't remember what it was. This rake has these original sets of rubber tines, and then it has these ones on the end, which are different than these ones. They don't have that edge on them. They're just a straight one with a bolt going up through there. It only has one of those left, original, and it's supposed to have, I think there's 4 on each side, so it's supposed to have 8 of them, and there's only one original one left. Well, these ones don't fit on there, these ones, or the aftermarket ones that we used to put on here. They don't fit. So Brent stopped and asked if there was a special kind of tine that you were supposed to put on the end of this John Deere rake. I think it's a 894A. And the guy looked up the schematics and everything, and he said yes, there was. And Brent asked how much they were, and they are $60 a piece. $60. So what's 60 times 7? Almost $450 to put 8 of those tines on this. So Brent obviously said, the heck with that. And we got some of these yellow ones, put a different bolt system through it, and it works just fine. It looks a little funny because it's tilted out. That one I think is a little bit bent actually, because that one's not like that. But it works just fine. So if you don't have to spend the money, don't. All right, so Brent is gonna finish raking this green feed field. Say that 3 times fast. We're gonna take the baler over and we're gonna do that field that we just raked. He's gonna come over and wrap it once he's done this. Then we're gonna come back over with the baler and do this field. I think he's gonna wrap all but 2, so we'll have 2 left to green feed, and then we'll start working on another field, and we'll just green feed like 1 or 2 out of each field that we do, just to keep the cows' protein levels up a little bit. But yeah, won't start if it's not neutral. kind of wanted to show you guys the consistency of this, or how, you know, moisture levels and everything. This is a little bit wetter than we would usually be doing our second crop. Our second crop is a lot drier than our first crop, just because if it's wet at all, our cows really don't care for it. I mean, you can hear some crackle to a little bit, but if you flip it over, obviously all that clover is still really wet and everything. So I think it is going to make really good baleage, but we do have to get going because it looks like the rain is coming, and it's only 12 o'clock, and they said, I probably mentioned this already, I'm sure I mentioned things multiple times, but they said it wasn't supposed to start raining until 8 o'clock tonight. I finally finished baling both of those fields, and Brent is up wrapping them right now. When I left, he had like 6 of the big field done. We got 20 out of that, and I think 7 out of the other one, so he's going to be probably about an hour doing all of that. I did bring back one of the green feed bales with me, so we have something to feed the girls in the morning, so I dropped that right there. And that's pretty much it for today. The rain did hold off. I was wondering if the storms were going to get us there for a minute because they just kept going around and circling. Then it started sprinkling and I was like, shoot, we finally had it. But it stopped and the sun came out a little bit actually, which I'm glad it didn't come out the whole time because it was hot when the sun came out. It's humid today anyway, so it would have been brutal if the sun was out the whole time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, something a little bit different, mostly cropping, but I know you guys like watching that, so I hope you did enjoy it. Please don't forget to hit that like button and comment down below. Keep it real, keep farming, and I'll see you guys in the next video.